Okay, so I'm going to put together this short video before I actually do a reading. I restarted this video because I want to do something else first. So I'm going to put together this short little video that I'm going to put up. I don't think it'll be a short video because it might be a little bit longer than that. But then after that, I will do the reading. I'm going to show you the TikTok that I stitched, and then I'm going to hop back on this way and do the rest of the reading.
Grand jury documents now reveal that the two surviving roommates were texting each other during the entire crime.
This is an energy reading. It's all alleged, my opinion, not fact. Two surviving roommates were texting each other, although they had previously said they were sleeping. So I assume that's something that's hard to do when you're sleeping. Anyway, Bethany was not afraid. The rest of what that video that I stitched says is that they heard what was going on. So what was she not, what, she wasn't afraid? All right. Dylan? Cover up. Doing a full reading on this tomorrow. Okay, so I started this reading yesterday. And then I did a little bit more digging, and there's so much going on back and forth with the article. I want to reframe a couple of my questions because the reading that I started to do, there was a piece of it that wasn't making sense to me, and now I realize why. This is an energy reading. It's all alleged, my opinion, not facts. All right. So what can we know about the article that Steve is saying he did not give an interview for, Blum's article? What can we know about why that article was written? Portal operation. So when the killings were happening, Bethany was fear in reverse. She was unafraid. What made her unafraid? She was allegedly, my opinion, on something, was given something. Yes. New World Order exposed because they use that as a tactic to control people. So as they were going on, she was under the influence of an outside or inside, something's off. Inside, okay. So when the murders were going on, it was substances that was causing her to act the way that she was acting. It wasn't until after they were completed that it was an outside source that was then telling her what to do, how to act, what to say, what not to say. Yes, secret society. So then I got Dylan. When the murders were going on, I got the cleanup card. So what is cleanup referencing when the murders were going on? Perversion of unnatural causes. Perversion of the scene. What did she alter about the scene? End of the road. End of the road for what? So, end of the road for the victims. What did she alter about? The knife sheath's location?
Putting out the fire and drama. What would moving the knife sheath location do? Or something about the knife sheath. Trash. As in, make sure that the person whose fingerprints were on that is the one that goes down for it. So that's when they're going on. What happens after everything is done? When the house is quiet, what happens? Life insurance. Making sure that everything was in place so that things unfolded in a certain way and no one else went down for anything. Yes. What else can we know about what was being cleaned up after the murders? First thing would be Bethany to not say anything. We're watching you. Second thing, power supply in reverse. Wiping data from devices. That would be about drugs. Is there anything else? Real person. What was being cleaned up after real person? It's not revenge in the way that they typically would do revenge. It's different in this case because real news, ego. Somebody's ego was hurt because of one of the victims whose ego was hurt. Yes. Dylan. Two-faced.
Hi, Heather Roberts with ABC News. Just to follow up on what she asked. So the other two roommates were there at the time of the attack?
All the information we have from our investigation is that, yes, they were.
Okay, but they were unhurt.
That is correct.
So is there any explanation as to why it took so long then for someone to call 911? You have surviving witnesses to an incident at 3 or 4 in the morning and the 911 call didn't come until noon?
I don't think I ever said that they were witnesses. I said they were there.
The other two roommates were there at the time of the attack?
All the information we have from our investigation is that, yes, they were.
Okay, but they were unhurt.
That is correct.
So is there any explanation as to why it took so long then for someone to call 911? You have surviving witnesses to an incident at 3 or 4 in the morning and the 911 call didn't come until noon?
I don't think I ever said that they were witnesses. I said they were there.
Hi, Heather Roberts with ABC News. Just to follow up on what she asked. So the other two roommates were there at the time of the attack?
All the information we have from our investigation is that, yes, they were.
Okay, but they were unhurt.
That is correct.
So is there any explanation as to why it took so long then for someone to call 911? You have surviving witnesses to an incident at 3 or 4 in the morning and the 911 call didn't come until noon?
I don't think I ever said that they were witnesses. I said they were there. We don't know why that call came in at noon. and not in the middle of the night. Would have we loved for that to have happened? Yes, but that's not how it took place. So that's why we're investigating everything still to try to pull all the pieces together.
Were they one of the people, were they the 911 caller?
At this point in time, I'm not going to divulge who our 911 caller is, just because I want to keep the integrity of the investigation at this point. Okay.
Okay. And last question, are you able to tell whether the same weapon was used on all 4 victims?
That's why we're having the autopsies done. The autopsy will confirm that and hopefully collect some evidence for us, even from those. That's why you do the autopsies, is to try to be thorough and try to gather more. So we'll leave that would probably be something that would come out later.
Okay.
Excuse me, Derek showed